Hello everybody, this is Miss Beatrice and I'm here to talk about what we will be doing in English this week. This week we're looking at non-fiction books. We will be exploring the features of non-fiction books and we're going to create our very own non-fiction book in the classroom. Last week we looked at what a fact is and what fiction is. Do you remember? A fact is a piece of information that is real or true. Can you think of any facts about bats? Pause the video for a moment and see if you can think of any facts about bats. I have some for you here. Bats have wings. Bats can fly. Now, let's have a look at fiction. Fiction is a piece of information that is not real and often comes from the imagination. Can you think of a piece of fiction about bats? Pause the video and have a try. I've got one as well. All bats love pop music. Of course, this is fiction. It is not real. Now, let's have a look at the features of a non-fiction book. Of course, there's the front cover of the book, a table of contents, diagrams and captions, and a glossary. Let's have a look at these different features in more detail. Here we see the front cover of a book. I know we've studied this already during the year. I wonder, could you find where the title of this book is? Yes, that's it. Can you find the name of the author who wrote this book? There's the author, Rosie Smith. And can you find the name of the illustrator? Yes, that's it. Daisy Brown is the illustrator. I wonder, do you remember what the author and the illustrator do? Have a look at the cover as well. We have the title, the author, the illustrator, and we have some illustrations that tell us about what this book is about. Inside a non-fiction book, we find a contents page. The contents page tells us what is in the book and where to find them. This one here shows us that on page 2 we have an introduction. Page 4 talks about how the plant grows, and page 6 is growing of a sunflower. It is quite easy to find the exact part of the book we are looking for when we have a table of contents. Unlike a fiction story, non-fiction books are not always read from the front cover straight through. Sometimes you might just be looking for a certain piece of information that may not require you to read the entire book. Inside non-fiction books, there is often a lot of diagrams to tell us more about the topic. As you see here, there's a diagram of a sunflower quite clearly showing us the parts of the sunflower. Most diagrams in non-fiction books can be labelled as well, so to give us more information about the topic. Can you remember the names of the parts of the flower? Can you point out the flower, the leaf, the stem, and the pot where they put the soil? Well done! Now let's have a look at captions. In non-fiction books, there is often a caption underneath the picture. The caption tells us more information about the picture. Also, in non-fiction books, you find a glossary. The glossary is normally found at the back of the book. This is a glossary you might find in the book Growing Plants. A glossary is an alphabetical list of difficult words and their meanings. A glossary helps a reader to understand what a word means. This week, we will create our own non-fiction books on bats. Do you know any interesting facts about bats? I have one for you. Did you know that bats sleep upside down? Good luck with your research on bats, and good luck in creating your very own non-fiction book.